Happy Friday, everyone. Welcome to Wine, Wealth, and Tea podcast. I am waiting as they are telling my followers that I am on live. I see you, Mr. Washington. I am glad that this Friday evening has been a productive week for me. I'm eating some munchies. So people often ask me, what am I doing? How am I dealing with weight loss and things? I don't eat anything that's like horrible for me. So I'm in East Carolina, by the way, so I'm not in Charlotte this evening. And I have these Omega Deluxe mix. This is cranberries, walnuts, almonds, and pecans and pistachios. Those are the type of things I like to eat. So I munch on healthier things now. But this week has been amazing, as well as heartbreaking for a lot of people. I see my co-host has joined. I'm waiting for her to come on in. There she is. Hey, are you in? Let's see. There it is. There you are.
Hi.
Hi, beautiful.
Give me one moment. I'm coming.
No problem. I was just talking about, some of the things that are in news right now, the week that we've had.
Yeah.
And then we'll bring on our special guest. You know how we like to do it. Wine, Wealth, and Tea podcast.
Yes. Hold on. The tea is the phone when I
The
see
tea
me
is getting it
okay.
together.
I need to bring it up a little bit more. Okay.
No,
Here we go.
you were fine. Yep, that's fine. That's perfect. So I was telling everybody I like new snacks now.
Oh, nice.
Some healthier choices. Yeah. And I'm in East Carolina this evening. So doing a little travel.
Nice.
And those that don't know where East Carolina is, it's in a little town, Winterville, North Carolina. Beautiful, beautiful.
Nice.
A lot of farmland, a lot of history here in the Carolinas. When you're riding through, you actually see areas of cotton fields still available and leftover shacks and things like that from the Depression and from slavery. It's actually very therapeutic in a way, riding through East Carolina. And I come here, my dad and my stepmom, they live here. And it's just, it's a little getaway. And a lot of people don't know about it, but I will tell people, visit East Carolina. Not just because of the history of the South, but it is just one of the most relaxing places that I come to visit when I just want to just unplug a little bit.
Wow.
So I'm always happy to come, and then I get really good snacks.
Nice.
So I wanted to talk about real quick before we bring Mr. Washington on about some of the things that we've seen in the news this week. And one of the things that has truly, truly struck me to my soul is a lot of these domestic violence cases that are ending with the loss of children.
Yes.
And I just want to really say a prayer for a lot of people that are experiencing domestic violence issues and don't know a way out. I think it's a very cowardly act, number one.
Absolutely.
To ever put your hands on anyone, let alone to take the kids out with you. Or if you're in a situation where you're being attacked and you lost that person has lost their life, and then that person takes their own life and now the children are left alone. I don't know what is going on with our society, but we need help. There's a lot of mental issues there. And it seems to have gotten worse in our 2 years of being in lockdown and whole pandemic mode. Now everybody's just going berserk. And the cases that everyone has heard about lately are just horrific situations. And I just hope that people that are going through whatever it is that they're going through, mentally, emotionally, seek help before you take action. Before you take a life. It's not worth it. It's horrible. You can't take it back. And it's better to walk away from situations than to stay in them and destroy everybody's lives, because it doesn't just affect the people that watch it on the news or the world. It affects the families, the children, just everybody. So I really just say a prayer to all of those that are experiencing any type of domestic violence issues or have lost anyone in a domestic violence situation. It's horrific. It's something that people will never get over. Other things that I've heard about this week in the news, we've all heard about politics, and I'm going to get some things out of Mar-a-Lago. So, you know, you can't just take stuff with you and think that, you know, just because you was the president, that you can just take stuff and keep on going.
Well,
a lot of people may not agree with it, but that's the law.
It is.
You can't take stuff that ain't yours. It ain't yours no more. You know? And all of the people that are in retaliation, that are targeting law enforcement, again, why? Why?
Yeah.
I mean, we just seen a man this week lose his life because you are standing up for who? I'm sure he didn't even know who he was. You know what I mean? Like, it makes no sense to me. But politics right now is a very sensitive situation. And I just pray the people that are dealing with, that's another mental issue. I feel like mental health is really strong right now. And I feel like if you feel that you want to hurt somebody because of political reasons, you need help. You need to get some help, seek help. Talk to someone. It's nothing wrong with being upset about politics, but it is definitely something wrong with taking politics to another level of wanting to take people's lives.
Yeah, I absolutely agree with that. Yeah, it's a lot going on. I agree with you with the mental illness. I think it's more highlighted now. I think it's been there for a while, but now it's more highlighted since we were in the middle of a pandemic.
It is.
So it was something else on top of whatever it is that we were already going through. You know, you have the wage. People are, you know, they're living off of a certain wage. You have people who've had COVID,
inflation,
and they're dealing with the lifelong effects that COVID did on their body, taking their family member lives. Like, there's a lot of different, you know, in toxic relationships, people were forced to stay with those individuals doing
stay in those.
Now,
you
were forced to understand who you are because we couldn't get out for a while. Like, you really to understand who
everything was ripped. You got to see the raw of everyone, and a lot of people couldn't take that.
Correct. It was like God was like taking everything and say, you know what, you need to slow down. So you got to understand who you married, who your kids were, who you were. And for some people, I don't think they could take that because we're so used to being on the go and doing things and just being out.
I agree.
And just having to have that moment by yourself.
Running away from it all. Yeah.
People couldn't take that. And I think now we're just saying it. And it's unfortunate because, you know, I have a therapist and I speak to her since my father passed away. And she was saying that she's so overwhelmed, you know, with a lot of people, you know, booking her.
With a lot of people. Isn't that something? Even the therapists are overwhelmed.
The therapist going to need a therapist after a while. But it is important. I strongly advise anyone, whether you're depressed, you know, you're feeling a little mentally unstable, you have a lot on your mind, you need to vent, like seek help. Seek help.
Yes.
Because sometimes we can be toxic to ourselves if we don't get help that we need.
I agree.
Yeah.
I agree. Well, you know, here's one way to get some therapy. And this kind of gives the intro to our next guest. Yeah. A lot of people don't realize, but playing golf really, really is therapeutic. And I'm not a golf player, but our next guest can explain a little bit more about it. Mr. Washington, can you join us here on Wine, Wealth, and Tea podcast?
Yes, welcome. Come on.
I'm going to be inviting him in.
I'm so excited to hear about this. I've always admired that sport, but I can't play.
You can't play? Me either. Can't play a lick. There he is.
There I go. No. Hold on.
No, there you go.
This is my first. This is my first podcast too. I feel excited.
No way.
Yeah.
Oh, lucky us.
Yes.
Lucky.
What happened? I'm excited. I had my camera the wrong way, so I kept saying, Am I doing this right?" Because the last thing I was on the news probably like 2 months ago, WRL, which is a CBS affiliate here in Raleigh, North Carolina. And
Oh, wow.
I'm always nervous before I go on and start talking about myself and my organization and stuff like that. So I appreciate you all having me on tonight.
Well, you
And a
can get
Friday night.
good and comfortable. Yeah, you can get good and comfortable with wine, wealth, and tea. You're going to feel like you're having a conversation with people that you've known for a very long time. So we once again want to welcome you to our podcast and, tell everybody who you are.
So I am the founder and executive director of Front and Back 9 Junior Golf Academy, which is a nonprofit golf academy here in the Triangle area, which is Raleigh-Durham area. We started in 2018 with 12 kids. Now we have over 400 kids that went through our program, and ages 6 through 18. And basically just teaching them the game of golf. We have some instructors and group sessions, private sessions, and also we do tournaments throughout the year as well, so they get a chance to play against other kids. And now I just became the director of the Junior Under Armour League or Tour.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, see Under Armour right here, right? Little Brandon.
Yeah, congratulations.
Yeah, so I'm one of the directors here in the North Carolina area, which it starts in October. And hopefully we'll be able to start a league in the Charlotte area as well. But Raleigh,
come on.
I know, right? But Raleigh is the first area they're gonna try it out here, and it starts in October. And like I said, it's kids ages 6 through 18. And the top 32 kids that compete here in the Raleigh area get a chance to play in the Florida World Championship down in Florida against other kids. Yeah, against other kids from around the world. So we're really excited about that.
I didn't know how much was going on. I mean, we recently met, through some affiliation with someone else, and we didn't get the chance to talk much because you apparently have been so busy.
Wow.
Yeah, I know. I know. Yeah, and that's one of the things I do. So I do that, but also throughout the day, I'm also a benefits coordinator for a financial firm. So I do benefit coordination, which is health insurance and life, dental, vision, and all that cool stuff.
That is on the same line of work of what I do for my 9 to 5.
Okay. And I'm an actor too. Yeah, I do local and national commercials as well. So
wow,
you're
a busy young man.
Yeah, and your whole show is about the purpose, right? So I guess I'm still trying to find my purpose in life, and I just got so many different talents that I do. So yeah.
I was explaining to a friend of mine earlier today that here's the thing: when you have your hands in something, and it's multiple things that you have your hands in, stick with it. Just take one step at a time, and whatever you do, it's gonna work out for its good as long as you're going in a direction of wanting to do something good.
Yes.
So just stick with everything, and one of those things will get you out of the 9 to 5. You know what I mean? And it'll keep you just working for yourself, and that's the ultimate goal for all of us.
Yeah. There's nothing wrong with 9 to 5, but I haven't worked a 9 to 5 in a long time, and it's hard to be an entrepreneur. But it's funny because I was in banking for a while, and I had a epiphany where I wanted to start a golf academy, and I started with a logo. I remember my coworker designed our logo, and it went from there. Like the logo started, and then I said to myself, well, how can I get kids involved in golf? And we started.
So before you tell us how you got into getting the logo and going to golf, where did even golf come? With us and within the Black and Brown community. Yeah. How did the idea of wanting to play golf even come up?
So I played sports growing up. I played baseball, basketball, and football. I wasn't introduced to golf. I don't think we had a golf course in Brooklyn, New York. Shout out Brooklyn.
No, I don't think so either.
Yeah, that's where I'm originally from. So I'm from the Bedford-Stuyvesant area in Brooklyn.
Yes, yes.
Yeah, I don't even think they had a golf course, but I wasn't exposed to it. So it was all about exposure. So when I got into finance, one of my mentors played, and he took me out a couple of times, and my biggest thing was to really just to compete against him and to beat him. And
Ah,
and I also use it as a tool to meet other clients and all, because a lot of deals are made on the golf course, like they say, because you get a chance to play if you play 18 holes, it's going to take you like 4 hours. So
that's a lot of conversation. Yeah.
a lot of conversation. Like I had a conversation with a guy today, and he was part of the 100 Black Men Club here in North Carolina, and he wants to partner up with our organization. And I just met him literally on the golf course today. But
Wow.
that was the main reason why I started, because of my mentor at the time, and I just wanted to give that back to the kids that look like myself. Like I said, and it started when I was literally talking to one of my coworkers, and he designed the logo, and it was just a vision in my head, and then before you know it, it was coming to fruition. And looking back on
Well, I
it,
think that's just beautiful
yeah,
that this is coming to other communities. And I see you, brother. I see you, Carolina. I see you've already been requested to go into another podcast. But I think it's just important that Black and brown children get exposure to everything that's available to them. So
yeah,
thank you for bringing this to
yeah,
everyone. So often it depends on the background and communities that you come from that you are able to have the advantage of everything. So being in the Carolinas, you're able to see that. But like you said, in Brooklyn, because I was in Fort Greene, we didn't have any. Fort Greene Park was about as much of a golf course as you were going to get. So, growing up in that atmosphere, and then meeting someone, a mentor that takes you into that world, definitely opens your mind to something totally different. And I'm sure that experience is definitely what was eye-opening to the opportunities that you are now bringing to others.
yeah. It's all about exposure. Like if it's not shown to you, you won't know if
How will you know?
this. Yeah. So yeah, if it's not shown to you, like, well, is it really reality? So
Mm-hmm.
we just showing the kids that they too can, hit a golf ball as well. And it's funny because we even have a 5-year-old. I think he's gonna probably be the next Tiger Woods. Brown.
Whoa.
My grandmother called me black, right? He blacker than me.
Mm-hmm,
So,
mm-hmm.
but he's 5 years old and he hits the ball so pure. So it's almost like he's been playing for forever. And so I'm really excited
Wow.
about that. Yeah. So, but it's all about
This is
exposure.
this is yeah.
Yeah.
So what people don't know is you have an event that's coming up next month.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes, yes, yes. And continue to watch my page on all social media platforms, because I will be posting the flyer more as we get closer to that time. But I want you to tell them a little bit about the event that's up and coming.
Okay. So it's Front and Back Nine golf. I'm sorry, Front and Back Nine Golf Classic 2022. It's going to be September 10th here at Lockmere Golf Course in Cary, North Carolina. Basically, it's a captain's choice field. People come out and play. It's sponsored by Price Realty Group, Angela Evans, and January Price. And we have some other amazing sponsors as well. That day, come on out. It's going to be food. It's going to be a DJ. We're going to be on the golf course, trying to get some best scores out there. Got a little cash prize as well to the best players, and we got some great prizes as well for those that get the longest drive, closest to the hole, and all that cool stuff. So it's a real laid back atmosphere. Some people take it serious, some people don't. Even if you never swung a golf club, you could come on out and just have some fun.
I'm one of those people. I don't
Yeah,
know. I might
yeah,
hit somebody with one. I better be
yeah.
careful.
They're gonna have plenty of drinks as well, right? They're gonna have to wine. You'll be sipping
That's
on the golf
right.
course and smoking
That's
cigars.
right.
We got cigar vendors as well, so people gonna be sipping, smoking cigars, and all that cool stuff. So we want to just bring that friendly atmosphere. Like I said, it's our fourth one, and last year we probably have over 120 golfers. So hopefully we have that amount this year.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
How so this is your fourth one.
Mm-hmm.
And how has it grown over the years to where it is now? Like what have you seen that has made it better to keep going?
The sponsors itself, the ones that participate and support the event, make it better. It's all about the people that come out. Without them, it wouldn't happen because we don't have the players, the people coming out to play, or like yourself being a sponsor yourself, we wouldn't be able to have the event. So it's grown ever since. And we had a large attendance during the pandemic. I mean, because people were locked in.
Wow.
And you talked about mental health earlier, and I think that was a mental relief for those because we were locked in for a while and people came out in droves. We had to turn people away to play. So
wow.
So I think that was our biggest year, honestly, with participants.
And like I was saying, I feel that golf is more therapeutic than people realize. I've never played before, but I can imagine the concentration level and the release of the endorphins and things as you're playing stimulates you to help you release that stress level.
Yeah, it could work in twofolds because if you're competitive like myself, you have a bad shot, you're talking to yourself throughout the whole day. So, but yeah, one thing about golf is not a team sport, so it's you against the course. It's no one helping you swing that club, no one helping you hit that ball, no one telling you need to do this shot, picking your clubs for you. It's you, the clubs, and the course. So yeah, it's really a mental and a thinking person sport as well. You really got to think because every club does different things, and some of the same clubs do the same thing, and you got to know the difference in position, where the ball is at. I mean, when I go up to the golf ball, there's so much stuff going through my head, and then when you go over the ball, then you settle down and focus, and you key in, and hopefully you hit a great shot.
Well, definitely.
But it's almost like life because you can have a bad shot, but you don't want to have too many bad shots in a row. Right?
Right.
If you have, and also you can have a bad shot and you can make up for that bad shot, or you can have a good shot and you can have a bad shot, but don't get down on it. Just make sure you have.
That sounds like one hell of a roller coaster ride, is what it is.
Trust me, you could be in the woods, you could be in the sand trap, you could be on the green to the left, to the fading, you draw it. I mean, you could be all over the place. But it's a great sport, and I'm so happy to see a lot of us getting the chance and getting involved in playing. You'd be amazed how many players. We forget the ones that came before us, like the Althea Gibsons that played. She played on the PGA Tour, and also she was a tennis pro. A lot of our kids don't know that, and so we give homage to the ones that came before us. And we weren't able to play at a particular time. We were only allowed to be caddies.
The caddies.
That's right. We had to carry the bags. And now we're on the green. So when I'm on there, I love to represent.
You feel a little extra. Poke the chest out a little bit more.
Oh yeah, it feels good. I don't have to come.
I bet.
I don't have to carry nobody's bag or what have you. I can carry my bag and play as well. So, but
how does that? That's a question that a lot of us don't really think about. How is it being into a sport or anything? Like for myself, into getting into the wine business, into something that we really were never included in. And now just being here in our age group, our generation really starting to break barriers and go into these different career paths and fields. I often hear on the news, and it irritates me just a little bit whenever they say the first Black or first this and first. Yeah. And I'm like, we're in 2022. Why are we still having the first anything at this level?
Yes.
But how does that feel? Breaking down a barrier in a way. Well, yeah, not in a way, breaking a barrier of having this available to people of color.
I mean, it feels good because honestly, to be quite frank with you, it's just like sometimes they don't want you on the course, but at the same time, you have to look past that in a sense, if that makes sense. Unfortunately, it's never the first. I mean, I think we just catching on to a lot of different things, and this time around, especially with coming out the pandemic, we see
opportunities.
We can see a lot of opportunities out there. And if you could see someone, you could touch that person and see what they're doing. You too can do the same thing as well. So we just got to be out in the forefront and be the examples to the next generation.
Well, as I said to Jay, pilot that was on Wine, Wealth, and Tea a couple weeks ago. When children can look and see someone that looks like them, doing something that they are not used to seeing us do, that opens the door.
It makes a difference.
Whether it does. So what you're doing, it opens the door for those next Venus and Serenas to come through on the golf course and dominate it. Because we are known to dominate. When we touch anything, it turns to gold. So it's the next Tiger Woods, you're right, could be coming through, front nine. We just don't know. But it's just the fact that you've given people the opportunity that makes it such a beautiful experience. And I can't wait to get on the course and see what it's about. I don't know if I'm going to try and play, but I'm definitely going to be out there and look at all.
Should I start off putting first?
Hey, listen, putt.
That part.
It all depends what city you're in. You probably got a Top Golf out there or a Drive Shack.
Yes.
And you go hit some ball.
Top golf it's very, very popular. But I do know a lot of people that play golf and they're like, it's not the same.
I personally don't like it. I don't like hitting off the mats, but
I hear that a lot. I hear that a lot from people that play golf. They don't like it.
Yeah, I don't like hitting off the mats. But you have a driving range in your town. You have a golf course in your town, so you can definitely go to a driving range. And it's also, like you said earlier, it's a stress reliever too. You can just go to a driving range and hit, 10 to 100 balls, whatever you decide to do, and just take out your frustration. You ain't got to always go straight. You can just hit the ball. Just keep hitting it, all right?
Tremaine, we're going to have to set an appointment and go and play golf because we definitely know how to do. We got a lot on our plates that we could be out there hitting balls.
Just hit the ball. So you got plenty of opportunities to do that in your area. And you're in Charlotte, and where you at again?
I'm in Atlanta, Georgia.
Oh, man. I got private golf courses out there.
Plenty of them, right? Plenty.
Yeah. I got plenty out there. So there's plenty of opportunities.
So when people come and join, are there any fees and things associated with joining the group and coming to play?
So with Front Back 9, we just do a registration fee of like $119 for it's 3 sessions or 3 lessons. So like this coming Saturday to be the next session, and then it'll be 2 more Saturdays after that. And we just charge a registration fee of $119. And we also do private lessons as well. So people sign up to do one-on-ones. My schedule stay booked throughout the week, and even on the weekend doing private lessons as well. So yeah, they can just visit.
I was lucky to get you on the podcast this evening then.
Oh yeah, it's Friday too. So look, but I played all day, so I'm a little sore and tired. So, I'm okay. Yeah. Oh yeah. Speaking of golf club, you can be, I'm a little older now too. So it's like my body's not the same like it used to be. So.
Can I ask how old are you?
I just turned 44 last month, actually. So yeah. So I
really? Okay. Yeah. All right.
Yeah. So
all right. Happy belated.
Yes.
Thank you. Appreciate it. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
You're a young man and have so many accomplishments. That's beautiful.
Yeah. Hey, listen. I've been working for a long time since I've been 12 years old. So yeah.
Oh, you've been on the hustle.
Hey, growing up in Brooklyn, you got to be in a hustle. We grow up kind of fast.
You got to be.
In New York.
Oh, I know. I know.
In the New York Mini.
Well, so. With all that you do to your body, this is when we kind of bring in Miss Health here to explain some things. This is Tremaine. She is the T of the Wine, Wealth, and Tea podcast. Okay. And she is the CEO of Healing While Living. So Tremaine, with someone that is dealing with so much stress on the body, because golf is a taxing sport on the body, I'm sure. What are some of the things that you can suggest that people do out there to help heal their bodies?
Yeah, I'm glad you asked that question. There are a lot of things that you can do to relax the muscles. I know when I used to work out a lot, I used to do flotation. And I'm not sure if you've ever heard of that, but it's a state of meditation and where you're on top of the water.
Okay.
It relaxes every part of your body, every muscle. I suggest yoga. Even meditation.
Hold on. Go back to the flotation part. I'm sorry.
Sure.
Not cut you off. So you mean flotation like you gotta be in a pool, or where you at?
So the one that I normally go to, you can look at any local spa. Some of them have open doors, and some of them actually put you in like a capsule. And what you're on top of water, and the water has like sea salt in there, and the lights very dim. And it literally takes you into a moment where you're no longer here, like you drift off. Like it's very easy to meditate if you're flotation and, you know, doing any type of flotation.
This first time I'm hearing about this. I want to go.
I thought I told
you. No. I never heard of that before.
I've never heard of it.
I was I was going through a very stressful time, and my body was so tense, and I was going to the gym working out, and my muscles just kept tensing up. My husband's the one that found it, actually. I got to give him credit for that. But it's at a spa, and I go into a room, and it's the music is very low, the lights are dim, and it's nothing but water. And you walk in, you close the door. Some have you actually like in a little casket kind of, and you close it down on you. The one that I went to is actually like a pool. But the water
I do that one.
not very deep. And you get in there, you lay back, and you float. Your body floats. And it's because of the sea in the water that allows you to float. And when
that'll take the tension from the body.
Oh my gosh. It does more than that, because it also helps mental standpoint. We talked about mental illness. And literally you go into a state of meditation where you're just your body, your mind, your soul, everything is just in a different place. It's very relaxing. It's my number one go-to.
Wow.
For stress, relaxation, meditation, that's my number one go-to is flotation therapy.
All right.
Right.
Wow. Okay.
That is very interesting.
Yes. And then of course
we're gonna have to find someone that, if anyone is watching, if you are a person that has this, you know, you work for a spa and you know about this device, we would love to have you on to talk about more of these treatments for the body for people that are in sports and different things that we do every day that are taxing on our bodies, tearing us apart.
Yes. And it's very affordable. You know, you can find them anywhere from $40 to $100, depending on how long. Normally, I choose the 60-minute, which is not long enough. It's nowhere near. But when I
often feel that way when I go to the spa.
I guarantee you're in there by yourself. You have a choice. You can go in there nude, or you can wear like a bikini or some swimming trunks. It's just you, yourself. Right. It's a moment I think that you will always remember if you try it.
There's like, okay, I'm going to have to find out more about this.
Okay. And of course, you know, you can always do yoga. Yoga's a good one. You know, meditation, you can simply do that in your house. I think those type of things just, you know, any of those type of things you can just do anywhere. The yoga, the meditation, you can find a local spa in your area or a gym that offers, you know, meditation or yoga. And then also there's a young man on Instagram, and I'm actually trying to get him on a podcast. His name is Movement by Jordan. He actually travels to you, but he does what we call a recovery session. He stretches your muscles out.
Oh,
yes.
That's interesting.
And I can't go into the details of it, but if you go to his page and just see how he actually works with your body, and how like if you have your posture is not straight by the time you finish with him, you're sitting up straight. He is absolutely
look, we all straighten up our shoulders a little bit.
He's amazing. So just finding these different things and techniques that people are able to bring to your life, I think they're very beneficial. They help not only with the muscles, because I don't just concentrate on one part when I'm dealing with health. You have to concentrate on the overall aspect, because
your whole body
gotta be in line. You can't relax your muscles if your mind is not in line.
Okay, all right. So there is your healing while living moment, and she definitely gave us some tea on how to get our bodies together, honey. I really enjoyed that conversation, and you know, I'm gonna have to probe you for some more because I didn't know, and we talk all the time.
Oh, you didn't? Oh my goodness, I was going every single week.
Wow, I bet. So let me ask you, with having your own business, Darryel, how has it, what are some of the difficulties that you've run into with, you know, expanding and holding on to, especially going through COVID and everything? Did you have any difficulties with anything?
Uh, Not necessarily. We just had to pivot and kind of change up the layout because at one point we were just doing kids, but then we found out adults wanted to do lessons as well. So we just expanded, and now we're doing private lessons for adults. So it actually picked up during the pandemic.
Hmm.
Yeah. So
You were one of those businesses that grew.
Wow.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because here in North Carolina, it was almost like the governor didn't shut down the golf courses, so it kind of worked in our favor in a sense.
He
So
didn't stop people from drinking wine either.
exactly. So yeah, so we didn't really have no setback. It kind of slowed down a little bit when things opened up more, because now people have different options to do different things. But yeah, I really don't have any
Wow.
complaints. Really, no complaints on anything really.
Is it anyone that you want to highlight in your journey or speak about that has gotten you to this point?
Oh man. Man, that's a good question. Ooh.
Good question.
Oh man. Ah, who I want to highlight? I just want to highlight this my support system actually. Letitia Barton. She's somewhere around here too.
I saw
You
her
sure?
pop up.
Yeah,
Hello there, Letitia.
yeah. Without her, man. Yeah, I don't know where I'd be. Be honest with you. She's the brainchild of everything. She handles all of the logistics and and dots the I's and cross the T's. So without her,
Okay.
yeah, our organization wouldn't be where it's at right now. So I definitely want to give her a shout out.
And
Yeah,
I think Letitia is going to be testing out Polari.
yeah. She's also the
It's
what do you
on its
call it?
way.
The wine connoisseur. I really don't drink. I'm gonna try some as well. But she,
Okay.
her her friends, her sorors, they like to do they actually do an event called Swing and Sip. Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, it's called Swing. And then,
Okay, well,
you know what?
Letitia, it is on its way. So
Yeah,
be looking out for Polare, as well as
yeah,
I want to let everybody know Polare Wines is going to be having an event this October on the 22nd.
yeah.
Please stay tuned for details. This is a ticket-only event. So if you don't have a ticket, you can't come. So make
And look,
sure you continue to follow.
I want to do a little
Yeah,
plug. I want to do a little plug for Letitia too because
of
she
course.
makes one of the best sangrias. People say she need to bottle it up. Because
Ah,
we were actually doing an event called Swing and Sip during the pandemic, and that came about with we were doing golf, and so you swing
uh-huh.
on the range, and people sipping
Absolutely.
wine at the same time, and a number of ladies were coming out, so it was good for business too because after the ladies come out, they do a Swing and Sip event. Now they want to take lessons, and now they kind of hooked with golf. So we incorporated wine and sangrias and all that stuff, and with golf, and we had
What was that?
bunch
We have something that just posted is that Elliott golf courses don't have as many big groups and it's outside. That's what Carolina Dirt has posted.
Okay. What do you mean by that? Golf courses don't have
I'm waiting for him to elaborate for me. Can you go into a little bit more detail for me, Carolina?
no. Because look, I swing a sip event. We probably averaged like 60 people.
Mm.
Yeah.
That's a lot.
Oh yeah. It was.
That
Yeah.
is a lot of
Oh,
Yeah.
people.
I need to
People's
open
coming
up
out.
my tea. Let's sip on some tea when y'all finish with all that wine.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah. So,
Absolutely. She has the best ginger tea, and I know you're more on the health side.
yeah.
This is the person to go to for, any ailments and different things that you may be dealing with or anybody is dealing with. Her teas and different CMOS and all of these things are
Oh, I definitely need
holistic
that.
and healthy.
I
You
need.
need to speak with
Yeah. I
with
definitely
with
need that.
Healing by
I'm
Living.
having a little tension in my shoulders too, and then my hand was hurting. I don't know what this means right here. Yeah,
That
look,
means you're getting money. That's what I was
that's what
told.
this
So
means.
that
You
you
get
watch
money?
That's what that means.
It's
You're
hurting.
getting money.
I must be getting millions of dollars because this one is killing me right now, right here. Right here. I think it's for my golf swing, but yeah. But tension right here, right? So I like the idea of what was it called again in the water?
in therapy,
What was it called?
That was a flotating therapy.
I'm gonna
flotation.
need that. I love the water too, so
Okay, okay.
that'll
So
work
when
well.
people come to the golf course, how does it all walk us through? They're coming in, they're getting their supplies and things. They go out to the course, and then they come in and do they do like a power down? Are they able to shower? Are they able to to do some stretching or whatever they may need to do before they get themselves together and walk? You said no.
No, no, no. Most people look. Most people come out there free willing, just get on the course. You got some people that warm up, but honestly, I don't see nobody stretching, and we definitely ain't stretching afterwards. After people play, they ready to go home, especially if they had a bad round.
There you
How we
go.
doing? We shake hands, and people gone. So there ain't no stretching, no nothing. Like today, honestly, I came straight here, and after I finished, I didn't do no stretching. I don't think I did stretching,
Well, it
and that's
still
bad.
sounds like a
Yeah.
freeing experience.
Yeah, that's bad. I try to do some stretching, but before I play, I like to warm up. So I try to get to the golf course probably like I would say 45 minutes before, just to warm up, to get my bad balls out the way. But like
Okay.
today, I couldn't really do that. I got there like probably like 10 minutes before tee time, and that's really bad. So I didn't really get a chance to warm up, and I definitely didn't stretch afterwards. So yeah, I think people need to do more of that.
We're
Because
gonna work on you.
I'm feeling it. I'm feeling it right now.
You
Yeah?
feeling it? I see.
I ain't getting no
So
massages, no nothing. I used to get a massage all the time.
you gonna have to
Need
do
to.
better. You got to take care of you more. You know, we got to have you around for a very long time to expand
No.
this beautiful opportunity. So you got to take care of
Yeah,
you more.
yeah, you're
You
right.
know,
You're right.
I'm so glad that you were able to join us
Thank you.
and just kind of talk about what it is you've done and, you know, finding your purpose. And I know you say you're still finding your purpose, but here's the thing, your purpose is really helping other people see the purpose in themselves by being able to do something that a lot of us growing up weren't able to do.
Yeah.
You're giving people that opportunity, and that is purposeful to me, you know. And I get it, you know, I'm still trying to find myself. So
I appreciate that so much. That means a lot.
yes,
Appreciate that. Thank you so much.
thank you so much for joining us. Please tell everyone where they can follow you, how they can find you, and everything.
So you can, if you have IG, it's Front and Back 9 Junior Golf. I'm on Facebook as well. It's Darryel Washington. IG again, my personal is Darryl Washington, Black Jerry Steinfeld. I mean, I'm a Steinfeld fan. I know, like, kind of corny.
Me
Right?
too.
Yeah. Anyhow, that I'm on IG as well, and frontandback9.com and uagolf.com as well. That's the Under Armour tour.
Oh, wow. Well, I didn't get a chance to hear a little bit more about the Under Armour tour. Can you explain a little bit about that?
Yeah, so the Under Armour tour, it starts here in the Triangle area from October 1st to November 19th. Kids will play, kids 6 to 18 will play 6 tournaments. And out of the 6 tournaments, the top 32 kids will get invited to play in the World Championship down in Florida, in Disney World.
Okay.
And it's ran and powered by Under Armour, you know, the brand Under Armour, of course. And it's going to be the first time here in the Triangle area. I believe we have over 18 kids so far that signed up. Our target was like 40, and we just opened registration like 2 weeks ago. So
do you know how many kids are going to be competing to go to Disney?
I know.
Kids is going to be swinging like they're crazy.
I know. And you don't even have to. It could be the first time playing. So we invite anybody, everybody. If you have a child, 6 to 18 is a great opportunity to get some exposure and get into the game itself.
Wow. I mean, this is just a lot of great information. And again, I just like to say thank you for what you're doing for the community and what you're bringing for experience. Because I want my daughter to see what it's all about. She's a sports head. She loves soccer. She loves basketball. We're trying to make her do track this year, which her coach just told her you can't play basketball without track. So, but I would love to get her into golf because she's a strategy thinker. She's played chess. She was on chess team in elementary school. So golf to me is strategy thinking. And I think she would probably do well in that.
Yes, she will. She really would. That's well, congratulations on that. You said she played soccer as well?
Yeah, I actually have been her coach a couple of times. So I've coached soccer as well, a couple of seasons. Not this year. They asked me at the school, and I said, "Oh no, I'm out this year." So, but yes, she's played soccer. She said that again, T?
Should have did it.
No. Soccer mom coach this year. I'm just gonna be mom on the sidelines. That's it.
Got you. I understand. But yeah, congratulations on that. But yeah, get her in,
Thank
get
you.
involved. I don't know if they should have some programs in the Charlotte area. I wish I was down there, but definitely going to spend once we get Under Armour running here in the Raleigh area. We're definitely going to spend in
Oh,
Charlotte.
well, we will be looking forward to
Yeah,
seeing you in Charlotte. Charlotte is definitely a place that has the opportunity for you to expand and grow. It's not enough here for kids to do. They're not in a lot of trouble, but
yeah,
having something extra like that would help.
yeah.
It would really help.
And they have it in
It would
Atlanta.
really help.
I met the director in Atlanta.
Oh,
They have
Come
in
on.
Atlanta here. Atlanta has
no,
no. They
he
already
said
have it in Atlanta. They have
he
it.
said it's there.
Oh, it
There in
is.
Atlanta. Yeah, Atlanta doing that. Yeah, I met the director in Atlanta. So yeah, Atlanta definitely have a division of the Under
Oh,
Armour tour.
you
Yep.
have to send me that
Yep.
information then. I have a son.
So just look up uagolf.com or Under Armour Junior Tour, and when you go in there, it would you go to locate a league, and Atlanta is on there.
Okay.
Wow.
Okay.
Look, Atlanta's popping.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
We
And
know.
I think one of the guys started Trap Golf. Is a brand called Trap Golf.
Trap golf?
Trap
Are you serious?
Golf. Yeah, listen, it's called Trap Golf. What is he? I can't remember his name, but he's it, it will come to me later on. But it's called Trap Golf. Is a golfing apparel, and he's from I believe he's from Atlanta. I think he went to FAMU. Am I mistaken?
Okay.
But don't give me the line. But I know it's called Trap Golf, and
Okay.
it's
That is
I'll look
interesting.
it out. I'll check it out.
in Atlanta. Yeah.
See,
So,
stuff like that, I would do because it sounds different, like trap golf. Let me go try that, see what that's about. You
yeah,
know,
exactly.
I'm that
Right?
person. I'm that
Exactly.
person. Be like trap mountain climbing. Let me see what that's about.
Yeah. Like, what's that? Yep. Trap Golf. So yeah. His name is Wayne Burton. That's his name. Wayne Burton. Wayne Burton. Trap.
Wayne Berkeley.
Yeah. He's a
Wayne, if you're watching, if you're listening, if this gets to you, please come on to Wine, Wealth, and Tea. We love to talk to you about trap golf. That is interesting.
Gave him a plug. I just gave him a plug. But yeah, it's
Just
black
gave him a
owned.
plug. See,
Gave him a
that's
plug.
how it happens. That's how it happens. You know, hashtag, find them, bring them on. And if it's anyone else that you know that would like to be a part of Wine, Wealth, and Tea, we are here.
Exactly.
This is the third season of me podcasting. This is the first season of Wine, Wealth, and Tea, and the first season with my co-host Tremaine. And it has been a pleasure. We are really, really meeting a lot of great people, great businesses, and we always consistently ask for more diversity on the show. We would love for some women to come and speak, but we seem to keep getting men. The men are beating you, ladies. They don't mind coming and talking. They don't mind. And I know you have something that you want to talk about, ladies. So please reach out and, come on to the show and let's talk.
Come on, ladies.
Right. You're telling them, come on. I don't know what's happening to our women. They're not standing up for us. But you know what? I enjoy the fact of seeing strong men and the conversations that we're having with the men, because it is important for our community to see men doing something other than what they could be doing.
Yep, absolutely.
That's true.
So if we keep getting men on the show, I'll take that. But we will be having another guest on September the 2nd, and he is called the Petty Christian. He is a comedian, and I have on his manager's t-shirt. I don't know if you guys can see it. This is ACG, and that's the management company. I always like to sponsor someone, so that's who I'm sponsoring this evening. And they have a special that is on Amazon. Please go check it out. Petty Christian Comedy Show. He is hilarious. It is on Amazon, and if you have Amazon Prime, you just look it up and you'll find him. He has some shows that are coming up and around Virginia and DC area. You can always catch him at the Dope and Classy. They have that during the week in DC area. Just look them up. You can find them here on IG, Dope and Classy. A lot of poetry, comedy, all types of things. Great group of individuals that are doing some major things in the community. So again, I always like to give some shout outs to other people that are doing great things. So that's my plug for the evening. This is Wine, Wealth, and Tea. Darryel, I thank you so much for joining us.
Yeah.
And we're about to break off into our moment of when me and Tremaine just kind of powwow and kind of regroup and talk about you while you're gone.
Hey, appreciate you. Thank you so much.
You.
Thank you. Thank you for coming. Have a good night.
You too. Good night.
Let's see how. So now you press the button and you leave us. There you go. There he is. Okay. Tremaine, that was great. I don't know how it's not gonna. Yep, he's still stuck on. But hey, there he is. Okay. That was great.
That was good.
I really, really enjoyed that.
I did too. I enjoy seeing our strong African American men making an impact within the community.
Yeah, and with golf at that, like I always thought golf was like, golf. But him talking about it, it really got me like, you know what? I think I want to see what golf may have to offer.
Hey, I think you should.
It's too
What
quiet. About you? You're not gonna go with me?
It's too quiet for me. I need some music.
It's too quiet?
Yeah, it's too quiet.
Well, that's when you can go to trap golf.
Girl, I'm gonna look it up now. I'm gonna look up trap.
You gotta look that up.
Wayne.
I really want to know more about trap golf because I can't imagine being able to concentrate and get that. How you gonna hit the ball when you like?
It might not be like. It might just be a name that kind of reel you in.
No,
we're gonna.
Atlanta is the home of trap music. Isn't that what they said?
Hey. That's what T.I. said.
That's what he said. They got the trap museum, right? Trap hip hop museum or something?
They have a trap museum. I personally have not gone to the trap museum. But I've heard it was an experience for those to see the life that he kind of grew up in and others in that particular area. I heard it was pretty good. It's a culture thing.
Yeah, that probably is. It is. It is. It's an experience. I'm sure.
Go so that I can experience that and take my children to experience it as well and take you as well. Yes.
Yeah.
Because that's
okay. We'll plan that.
Yeah. Then we do some rotation.
I don't think it's. I mean, it's part of our history. It's part of our culture.
It is.
There's nothing wrong with seeing the changes and the diversity in hip-hop music. It's always ever evolving.
Yes.
I think that is one genre of music that they'll never be able to get rid of because it is always evolving.
I agree. So
and it's all over the world.
We need some tickets to your trap museum.
Hello.
Yes.
We love to come and then we can kind of talk about it on the podcast.
Yes, y'all.
As you can see, I'm still eating my munchies.
Honey.
So, what have you experienced this week with school?
Oh gosh, the kids have gone back.
Any hiccups?
Say it again.
So, any hiccups? How's the line, the pickup line?
Pickup line was good actually. It's been really smooth.
Really?
The school that my kids go to, they're on it. I'll say that.
That's awesome because that's the number one thing that parents complain about every school year is that pickup line.
No, not at all.
Because you're in it for hours.
No, about 15 minutes. The whole line is done.
What?
They're really good now.
Well, I'm dreading it on Monday. Mine starts on Monday, and I'm like,
yeah, we're going into our third week of school.
Yeah, this is her first week. She's in a different school. The rest of Carolina goes back on the 29th. And I'm dreading the pickup line, so I'm hoping that she definitely picks up her sports because then she can just wait till I get there.
Yeah, London starts basketball on Monday, so.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, that's great. Well, it's been a crazy week. Like I said, I've been working on Polare and getting it out there and meeting some new and interesting people. I went to an event over the weekend that was sponsored by the AKAs. Great event.
Oh, nice.
Featured a lot of great people that had a lot of good information to help you with businesses. And I will give a shout out to Mr. Frank. I don't know if he's watching or if he does watch. I'm giving you a shout out for giving information on how to funnel your business, how to get it through. That was very informational that's information that I needed for me. And I'm going to be working on what he told me to do, and hope that it works, you know. But it's always a great thing when we get together and give each other the tools we need to succeed in business.
Yeah.
We need more of it. Let me see, what else is up and coming this week? I don't know of any other events. Do
I
you?
don't either.
I did hear about the what was it? Was it the Stella? No, not the Stella Awards. What was it? Was it the Gospel Awards?
I have not been keeping up with it.
I missed it.
I have not.
I missed it. I saw some of the footage of the closing of it, where Kirk Franklin and all of them and Leandria, all of them was on stage, and baby, just the ending alone was just, I said, I can't believe I missed all of this.
Oh, that's all you had to say? I'm gonna have to go back and try to figure out how we can locate that.
Oh my gosh. And I saw it on Facebook and I about lost it. I said, oh my, this was something, and I can't believe I missed it. Didn't get enough advertisement, I don't think, because I missed it. I didn't even know it was that time of year. So, but again, you know, it's great us having our podcast, and we always tell people that this is a no non-profit podcast, meaning we don't get paid and we don't pay our guests.
No, we don't.
So you are free to come onto Wine, Wealth, and Tea to speak your mind, to speak your opinion.
Yeah.
And we'll have a educated conversation amongst one another for others to watch and listen to.
That's correct.
If anyone would like to be a guest, please reach out to Tremaine, Healing While Living, or myself every once in a while. But you're better at it than I am, and we'll get you set up and see you here on the pod. Yeah. So thank you, and have a great Friday evening. Bye, dear. I'll talk to you soon.
Okay, bye-bye.
Bye.